Hey guys, it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and today we are going to be doing my nail care routine video. I don't know why I have never filmed this. It's just something that I've always forgotten to do for you guys. But since you know, I do a lot of nail videos on this channel, and one of the things that is really important when you do your nails a lot is basic nail care. How do I file? How do I cut my nails? How do I kind of prep them to keep them healthy and strong so that they don't break and that they can be ready for nail art and all kinds of other stuff that I put on these nails. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get into the products I use. I'm gonna show you how I use them. So let's go ahead and get started.
Alrighty guys, so to get started, we're taking my dual-ended Revlon nail clipper. This has a straight edge and a curved edge, which makes it really nice if you want to change up your nail shape. I prefer to do just a squoval shape, which is a straight cut, and then I round the edges. So as you can see, I'm just going in about halfway or 3/4 of the way and making one clip and then going in to finish it off. I'm just trying to even out my nails. They're a little bit long, so I'm trying to get them all around the same length. And I'm going to get my little thumb here. It's a little short, so I'm not going to cut too much off. Next up, this is a 100 grit nail file. It's a pretty rough file, and I got this from Sally's Beauty. This is what I'm going to be doing just to kind of, again, get those edges a little bit filed down. It's going to do a good job because it is a pretty rough grit. And as you can see, I'm just going to go straight across, and then I am going to go underneath the nail at an angle, and I'm just going to round off the corners because right now they're super sharp. And I just want them to be a little bit smoother to get that squoval, again, that square with a rounded edge. So first, again, I'm just going to go straight across, and then I'm going to go underneath the nail there at an angle and just, again, get them slightly rounded. And this part probably takes the longest out of the entire routine. But like I said, it just depends on your nail shape and what you want to do. So I sped it up here just so that we can get through it a little bit faster because like I said, it is the longest part of my nail care routine. Alrighty guys, next up I'm going to be taking this yellow block. I also got this from Sally's Beauty. It has a really fine grit on it. And I'm just going to be rubbing this across my entire nail here. Now the reason why I do this is it really just kind of helps smooth out the ridges. This is going to make nail polish apply smoother. So if you do have really deep ridges in your nails or you notice that you get a lot of texture there, just using a fine grit block is going to be able to smooth and kind of buff that out for you. And as you can see, it looks a little bit roughed up there, but that's okay. We're going to wash it off. Next up, we're going to take the Sally Hansen Gel Cuticle Remover. This is one of my favorites, and honestly, I can't find it in stores anymore. I do see people selling it on eBay, but it's just a really basic gel cuticle remover. You can pretty much get another version of this in a blue bottle at Sally Hansen. And I'm just going to squeeze this right over the nail bed here, right over the cuticles. And this is going to just soften them up and make them a little bit easier to remove the dead skin and to also do nail cleanup around that edge. So once I put this on, I am going to let it sit for about 1 minute to again help soften them up before I move into the next step. So next up I have this tool from Ulta. It's a dual-ended tool. We're going to use both ends here, but first we're going to take this left end, which is the kind of the cuticle pusher, and I am just going to slowly kind of push up any of that dead skin. I find this to be a really satisfying part of the nail care routine because you really can feel and see the dead skin being removed from your nail. And again, this is just going to help make your nail polish apply so much smoother so there isn't any like dead skin, you know, making any rough ridges in it when you're putting nail polish on. It does make a difference, and it's pretty easy to do. And again, I just sped it up here so we can get through it. But it's fairly easy. And then next, I'm going to take that little sharp, pointy side, and I'm just going to scoop out any, stuff that might be caught in my nails. If you work outside, maybe you're working in your garden, or, if you do anything that involves a lot of dirt, it is going to get stuck up in the nail, and you're going to want to pull that out. Now next, I am going in with a glass nail file. This is a very, very fine grit file. And what this does is really finish off the end of the nail, because when you use a rough grit like we did earlier, you're still going to have little bits and pieces hanging off, and you can see this. This file, this glass one, is going to get that last bit of nail that might be hanging on, and you can see it's flying off here. This really is a game changer product. This really helped me get the ends of my nails really smooth and clean before nail polish application. I just really love this step, and it does make such a difference in how your nails come out. Then next, we're going to be taking a cuticle nipper. This is a product you have to be extremely careful with. If you are new to nails, I do not recommend using this right away. It is very sharp and you can hurt yourself. And I only do this after, of course, I've using the cuticle gel remover to soften my nails. But what I do is I slowly kind of go along my nail bed there, and I'm slowly clipping as I go. And you'll start to see that little bits of dead cuticle are piling up in there. I'll show a close-up in a minute so you can see, but do not go too deep with this. Do very, very lightly and just glide it along that outer edge where you have maybe some extra cuticle that needs to be removed. Again, don't go crazy with this because you can easily go too far. I've definitely done that in the past. This takes a while to get a hang of, so just take your time. And as you can see here, there is quite a bit of dead skin we were able to get off of those cuticles. Now, lastly, we are going to take a cuticle oil pen. This is from KB Shimmer, and it's just in a peppermint scent. This is a great final step to just give your cuticles back some moisture and some oil to hydrate them. I would not do this if I was going to go to nail polish. I would just go straight to nail polish, and then I would finish this off. But I'm going to let my nails rest a little bit. So I'm just going to paint this on again to give them some hydration. And that's what they look like when they're done.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed my nail care routine video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will chat with you there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!